thing we're going to do in our stretching is actually use a foam roller or something similar. So a hard drink bottle, like a metal drink bottle. So we're going to sit on our foam roller. We're going to support the weight in the leg that's not on the roller. We're just going to roll up and down through that hamstring. And then if you don't feel that very much sitting back, you can come forward so your hamstring's under a little bit of stretch, and then you'll definitely feel that more. So I don't feel anything back here, but if I come forward and put that muscle under a bit of stretch, I feel that release. Now we want to feel this through the belly of the muscle. We don't want to be rolling the back of our knee where the muscle connects into the bone. We want to be rolling the belly of the muscle, and it should be uncomfortable, not painful. If it's the level of pain that is causing you to hold your breath, we want to stop and we want to back off there. So it shouldn't be that painful. It should just be uncomfortable. And we want to spend a couple of minutes on each leg, rolling out. Once you've done that, we're going to change legs. If you find any sore spots, focus on slowing down your breathing, breathing a little deeper, and try and relax into the roll-up. So the key thing, I've talked about this with stretching before, it's the same with rolling. The key thing is convincing our body that it's safe to relax. So the way that foam rolling works is by letting the muscle relax any tension that it's holding. And that release you get only lasts for about 20 or 30 minutes. So we're going to follow this up with some stretching and strengthening that's going to reinforce the additional range that we just created by foam rolling. So once you are satisfied that you've had a nice little roll out there, we're going to do a particular type of stretching that's going to create the best benefits for us. So there's lots of different names for this. It's most similar to something you've probably heard about called PNF stretching. It's contract and release and activate. So we're going to contract the muscle we're stretching. We're going to release to get further into that stretch. And then we're going to activate the opposing muscle so that we're using the range we just created by actively. We're not just passively sinking into that range, we're using the opposite muscle to stretch. So for our hamstrings, I like to use a chair for this one. The easiest way to get in a position where you can both contract, release, and activate. So my front leg is going up on the chair. We're just going to be wherever you can feel a slight stretch. Now, in order for you to be able to activate the opposing muscle group, we don't want to be in the splits. So for you to feel a stretch, it might be sinking forward a little bit, lifting your chest, sticking your tailbone out. We're just going to find a stretch there. Now, where you have found your stretch, you're going to contract your hamstrings. So we're going to push down into the chair as hard as we can with our stretching leg. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. See if we can go a little bit further into our stretch. Nice deep breaths as always. Now key here is keeping our hips square. If we open up, you might feel a bit more adductor stretch. For our heel stretches, we want them right in front of our body. So we want to be purely stretching your hamstring here. Once you've had a nice little relax into that stretch, we're going to activate the opposite muscle group. So you can come back into a more upright position, and we will lift from our hip flex up. Now you might have heard people say, lift from underneath, lift from underneath. These muscles don't do that job. They're called hip flexors because they flex our hip. So we need to work the muscles on top. That'll let the muscles underneath relax and allow us to go further. So ideally a 5-second hold, and then we're going to relax forward again. There's little reactions happening in our muscles and our nerves right now. When we contract this muscle group and then relax it, it lets us relax further. And then when we contract the opposite muscle group, it lets this one relax further as well. We're going to do that 2 more times on this leg. So press down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax into it. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now if you can keep your body forward and do your little lift. It doesn't have to come fully off the chair. It's more the trying to lift it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. Really trying to lengthen forward, pulling our ponytail towards the opposite wall, pulling our tailbone down to the floor, lengthening your body along your leg. We're going to do that one more time. Press down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whilst relax here. And we're going to change legs. Start stretching. So find that position, hips nice and even, not open. Hips tucked under, lengthening long. Find your stretch, and then push down for 5, 2, 1. Relax. 5, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Beautiful. So now we've got that nice stretch out through there. We've activated the opposite muscle group. We're going to do a couple of heel stretch exercises. So the first one we're going to do is just coming down onto our back. It's doing some kicks to our heel stretch position. Nice controlled lower, kick up, grab and pull that leg towards you. Let's go for 5 on each side there. So the next one you're going to do, we're going to get our glutes activated into this. So you're going to squeeze up and then kick to your heel stretch. Control it back down. This one's also great for our tumbling shapes. Squeezing through that position, kick up and pull. Control it back down. If you normally kick to a high V, you can squeezing up, kick, grab, control back down. Squeeze that butt, grab, control back down. So standing against the wall. Again, if you want to high V or if you want to go from clean, it's up to you. We're going to kick and then pull. Or from high V, kick and pull. Ideally, we want to think of our leg coming towards our hand, not our hand or our body coming forwards. That could send you off balance in a stunt. If you can, we want as little weight as possible on the wall. Wherever you grab your leg, try and lift a little taller, stand up, and think of tucking those hips under like we were when our feet were on the chair. That'll let you get a little bit further into the stretch. Having it here is like leaning forward into a hamstring stretch, which is going to make it harder. Having those hips under means there's less stretch on your hamstrings. So the stretch we do have, let's go a couple more. Tuck those hips under to get that last little bit.